Hello dear students and welcome to EduTap guys. So guys, finally we have started preparing for RBI phase 1 and guys this is the PYQ series that we are going to run and we'll be discussing all the questions that have been asked in the previous years so that you'll get a good idea what type of questions are being thrown at you in the exam and which questions you need to focus upon and you'll be well versed with the type of questions as well. So it's a different type of paper and we need to be prepared for it. So guys, if you can hear me and if you can see me, just type yes in the chat box and let me know that everything is okay, if the stream is all right. Good evening, Sandeep. Hello, Arya. Good evening. Good evening, Dr. AJ Star. Good evening, Sarika. Good evening, Sushil. Hello, Divya. There are so many new students that probably I'll meet today. So it's a pleasure to meet all of you guys. Hello, Christopher James. Hello, Divya. Hello, DK. Hello, Manisha. Minakshi. Hello, Shrishti. Hello, Divya. Once again. All right. All good, sir. Good job. Thank you, guys. Hello, Mohammed. Hello, Shivani. All right. Hello, everyone. So, guys, let's make it an interactive session. And guys, keep on typing your answers. So let's take it as a mock paper kind of session so that, we're going to discuss the paper for the year 2019. So guys, this is the previous year paper which was given in RBI phase 1 in the year 2019. And let's discuss the questions and let's try to solve them right here, right now. Got it? But guys, for that, I have to take off my camera because you'll need the whole screen. It's managed. It is manageable to take up the exam. It's very easy. You'll just see right now, Mohammed, that what type of questions are being thrown at you and what is the basically cutoff. The cutoff was, guys, the cutoff last year was 7.5 for English. So to score 7.5 marks out of 30 questions, so out of 30 marks you just have to crack the cutoff of 7.5. So I think it is manageable. It's not a humongous task, or it's not a Herculean task. Sir, can I attempt the English mock on any date till 3rd Feb? Which mock are you talking about for us? Could you please specify? Yes, absolutely. Why not, Mohammed? आरबीआई ग्रेड में सिलेक्शन लेने के लिए पूरी ग्रामर कंप्लीट करना ज़रूरी है. प्रैक्टिस ग्रामर इतनी ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है एज स्टार. इसमें आपकी रीडिंग एबिलिटी का बहुत बड़ा रोल आएगा. So please stay in the session. Do watch the complete session, guys, so that you'll be able to work through, and you'll be able to understand what type of questions are being thrown at you. So grammar is not the utmost requirement, because there'll be very few questions on grammar, but yes, your grammar should be decent so that you can understand the structure of a sentence and the relevancy of the question. Correct? Sir, yes, absolutely, it can be cracked, Muhammad. There are people who crack this paper, not demigods or gods. Got it? Thank you, the world of God. Thank you for the trust that you've shown in us, to all of you guys. English plays main role in managing the overall. Absolutely, Saurav, because in phase 2, descriptive English will play a very crucial role, and overall English is going to be the game changer, right? Thank you. So guys, we're excited for the session. All right, guys. So let's start the session. But before that, guys, I'll have to take off the camera because you'll need the whole screen here. Got it? So guys, I'll just give me a second. I'll just remove the camera and you'll be able to watch the whole screen, and you'll be able to read the questions properly. All right, guys. Yeah. Shivam, the RBI pattern has changed recently, so please visit our website and please watch the session which is on the YouTube channel of EduTap, and we have explained what are the changes that RBI has made in the pattern. So what questions have to be written in UPSC type answers or subjective or objective type answers. So I'll be able to answer your questions for English part, Shivam. Anchit sir would be the best person, or Avinash sir would be the best person to ask this question, guys. But in descriptive English, you have to write your answers in paragraphs. Exactly. You should do your best, Meenakshi. Don't worry. Can I be able to? Would you be able to? If you practice hard, you should be. So IBPS standard से SBI standard English SBI standard मान सकते हो just R. All right. The scoring topics in English to clear sectional cutoff. Scoring topics, Ramya, would be sentence connectors, close test, and reading comprehension. These are the three questions. If you attempt these three questions, viably and feasibly, within the time limit, with accuracy and with efficiency, you will definitely crack the cutoff and you'll score very well, in fact. नहीं, उससे थोड़ा सा ऊपर आता है शक्ति. आरबीआई का पेपर इतना आसान नहीं होता, आईबीपीएस इतना आसान नहीं होता, बट यू विल सी. तो गाइज, यस, वेरी गुड सारिका, थैंक यू. मैं भी यही बता रहा था. चलो गाइज, सर, लेट्स बिगिन द सेशन. एंड दीज आर द क्वेश्चंस दैट वर गिवन इन द on the paper in the year 2019. So guys, we'll discuss the strategy to crack these questions, and then we'll learn how to quickly skim through the questions and try to answer them. So guys, first of all, read the directions very carefully. That's really, really important. So there were 5 questions, 4 questions, I think, of this part. So the direction is, in the given question, 5 words are printed in bold and are numbered A, B, C, D, E. The positions of some highlighted words may be incorrect and need to be exchanged. So do remember, guys, you'll have to exchange with another word. Right? You have to exchange the position of a word with another. You may have to exchange the position of one word with another to make the sentence correct. So find the words that need to be exchanged. So guys, you have to work with me here. So keep on giving me your answers, and let's see how prepared we are. And keep a count of your score as well. We'll discuss at the end of the session that how many you got right or how many you got wrong. So let's go for it, guys. So question was, as the spread of habitat and biodiversity loss suggests humans to more zoonotic diseases, that destruction from animals to humans, a key program to study the spread of these diseases and expose ways to control them has been in the works in India since 2018. So as the spread of habitat and biodiversity, so let's try to see that which pair can we work and quickly find the answer. As the spread of habitat, as the suggest of habitat, I think we cannot replace it with that. As the destruction of habitat, yes. As the expose of habitat, as the works, no. So I think as the destruction of habitat and biodiversity loss, so I think at the point of A, it should be C. So let's look at the options now, guys. Elimination method is very, very important here. If you really want to be sure and if you really want to be very, very effective in your answers, try elimination method. So C should be replaced at A, and A should be exchanged with C. So this is the one point that we found. So A to C. So whichever option has A with C, right? So only option number D. So if you only find one replacement, you'll be able to find your answer. And then second, it says B and D. So let's try that. So the destruction of habitat and biodiversity loss expose humans to more zoonotic diseases that spread from animals to humans. A key program to study the spread of these diseases and suggest ways to control them has been in the works. So yes, A should be replaced with C and B should be replaced with D, guys. So A with C and B with D. So our correct option here is option number D. Very well done, guys. See, you're just afraid. You have this phobia that it's a really difficult paper, but it's actually not. All right. See, you just are why C, A and D, C and E. Now, try to work with this as guys, and everybody has to answer. I can see there are 60 students watching the session. So first of all, guys, let's share this session with anyone who's preparing for RBI, any dear one or any near or any cousin or any friend who's preparing for RBI. It may be helpful for him. So please share this session with anyone who's preparing or who's thinking of preparing for this paper. All right. So correct option was option number D. Very well done, guys. So I think most of you have answered it correctly. Very good. Ilbarasi, Srishti, Manisha, Vivek, Sarika, Shubham, Mahesh, Shakti, Good luck, Divya, Shakti, Swati. Very good, DJ. AJ Star. See, so as the, this is what you need to do as the spread of habitat. So try the first blank with anything else and then connect it and then eliminate your options. Moving on to the second question, guys. Let's read the question and let's try it again. So go for it, guys. The public schools, multicultural included? No, I don't think multicultural. The public schools curriculum, the multi schools taught, the public schools taught, the public schools ethnic, or the public schools inventors. I think the public schools curriculum should be the first word, the first part. The public schools curriculum included multicultural. So A should be replaced with B. Now let's look at the options. A with B is on option A and option C. Now let's read ahead. So the public schools the public schools curriculum included multicultural program that taught students about ethnic from different inventors. Yeah, that taught about inventors from different ethnic background. Yes, so D should be replaced with E. So A with B, D with E. Yes, guys. See, it's not really difficult. It's a piece of cake. If you just focus on your preparation. Absolutely. Not option A, Srishti. Yeah, option A should be replaced with D. So correct option here is option number C. A with B and D with E. Sounds easy? Sanji guys, किस-किसको मुश्किल लग रहा है? Is anybody facing any difficulty? So it's not really difficult. If you're well read, if you have a habit of reading, so that's why I said a habit of reading goes a long way, right? You're not finding it easy, Shravan? Okay, then start reading newspapers, start reading articles, because these are very simple, sentences which are picked up from very simple newspaper articles. Easy? Yes? No? Too easy, Sushil? Good job. So that will boost your morale. So that is why we have conducted this session. Okay, you mean it's easy? All right. All right, let's go to question number 3, guys. Go for it. With its diverse world, no, with its diverse cities, with its diverse considered, with its diverse city, with its diverse population. So I think it's not diverse world, I think it's diverse population. So A should be, yes guys, replaced with E. So now let's look at the option A with E. I think we have found our answer. You're working somewhere, Shakti. So the best, this is, I think you have to decide that after your job, then you'll have to spend some time for the preparation. So start working a bit late or get some rest and start work hard on the weekends. That's what I would suggest to you. So with its diverse population, the cities is considered? No, the city is considered. So the city is considered one of the most cosmopolitan cities in the world. So A with E, B with D. So I think we have found our answer. Very well done, guys. Very good. Kudos to all of you guys. See, it's not very difficult. So I think you've already scored 3 marks very easily, right? Moving on to the 4th question, guys. Let's read the question and let's try to solve it. To restrict the study to the compliant patients, only those completing a second department at the outpatient visit were included. I think to restrict the study is correct. Yes, so A should not be replaced with anything. So we can eliminate option number A and C, right? To restrict the study to the compliant patients, only those completing a second visit. Yes, so I think not second department, second visit at the outpatient department were included. So only C should be replaced with D. I think so. What do you say, guys? Very good, Vivek. Nahi Ashi, I think a second department at the outpatient visit were included, or a second visit at the outpatient department were included. Very well done, guys. So to restrict the study to the compliant patients, only those completing a second visit at the outpatient department were included. Right, guys. So correct option is we had to replace C with D. So correct option is only option number B. Very good, guys. Moving ahead, next question, guys. Let's see who gets it right. As the comment are at a delicate stage, as the comment are, I don't think so. As the delicate are, no, as the preferred are, as the negotiations are at a delicate stage, yes. So I think A should be replaced with D. So as the negotiations are at a delicate stage, the senior staff at the observatory preferred to make no comment when contacted yesterday. Yes, guys. Awesome, guys. See, it's not very difficult to crack this paper. Correct option is option number D. A had to be replaced with D. All others are at their correct position. So as the comment has to be replaced with as the negotiations are at a delicate stage, the senior staff at the observatory preferred to make no comment when contacted yesterday. Easy lag rahe hain, easy hote hain sare ka. It's just something in your head that tells you that paper is difficult. It's quite easy if you look at it that way. So you have to just perform under pressure of the exam, and that's what we are going to teach you how to do that. Be calm, read it carefully. You have to have efficiency and accuracy. That's it. Come on, guys. So moving on to the next type of questions, guys. So this is again a very interesting type of question, but it instills fear in the hearts of the students. It's very easy. See, read the directions carefully. In this question, two columns, 1 and 2, and three sentences are given, which are divided into two parts. Column 1 ABC consists of first half of each sentence, and column 2 DEF consists of second half of each sentence. Match column 1 with column 2 so that the sentences formed are both meaningful and grammatically correct. Now this is where grammar kicks in, guys, but reading ability will, I told you, it will go a long way. So if you have a good reading command or reading ability, reading comprehension, you'll be able to crack this paper. So guys, let's look. So what he has done, he has taken three sentences, random sentences, and he has broken these sentences into two parts, and then he has put first part in column 1 and second part in column 2, and we had to match it. So let's look at the questions, guys. There was a biographical note about edge of new therapies for cancer. It does not relate anything to biographical. There was a biographical note about the author on the back of the book of changing a tire on the car. So I think A should be connected with E. So there was a biographical note about the author on the back of the book. So A with E. You have option number B and option number E. So you can eliminate option number A, C, D. Second sentence, his research is at the cutting of changing a tire on the car, or his research is at cutting edge of the new therapies for cancer. So B should be connected with D. And then I have no idea how to set off changing a tire on the car. How to set off changing a tire on the car. Yes, guys. So C with F. Right, guys. So what should be the correct option here? Absolutely correct. So don't rush into this, guys. It takes some time, but it will be yours. So correct option was option number E, guys. Got it? No. I think give me a second, guys. Can we connect C with F? Hold on a second. I have no idea how to set off changing a tire on the car. I don't think C can be connected with F. I have no idea how to set off. Set off means to start something. So I think A should be with E and B should be with D. Okay, he has not mentioned that there may be a sentence which may not connect with the second R. I thought every sentence will be connected with another. So I think correct option is not E, it should be B. Yes. Now I read it carefully, guys. Can we write in points to cover various dimensions? It's not advisable, Swapnil, to write in points because that makes it look like a report. No, guys, correct option is not E, it was B. Yes, Rochak, I just saw that. So guys, there may be a sentence which cannot be connected. I think that was not given in the directions. So I'm solving these questions right with you. Got it? Yeah, that's what I looked at. Set off, good luck. Set off is to start something. So C cannot be connected with F. Set off is basically to start something or to begin a journey. Just if we set off at 6 a.m. in the morning. अरे नहीं बिल्कुल सही guys. Correct option is option number B. All right, guys. Moving to question number 97, which is next question. Let's do it again. Let's look at the options carefully. The more precious the metals that go into the criticize in the press, no. In harmony with the environment, no. Making of the alloy, the higher are the charge. I think this was a parallel sentence. Do you know about parallel sentences? Guys, parallel sentences जो होते हैं जिसमें दो चीज़ों को हम द से डिनोट करके पैरेलल चलाते हैं, जैसे द हायर यू गो द कोल्डर इट गेट्स, द मोर यू प्रिपेयर द बेटर योर अटेम्प्ट विल बी, the older you get the wiser you become. So this is a similar type of question. The more precious, see, the more precious the metals that go into the making of alloy, the higher are the charge. So A should be connected with F, right? So we'll be careful this time, guys. We must ensure, no, I think this is misprint. We must ensure that tourism develop in harmony with the environment. I think B should be connected with E, right? So A with F, B with E. And the government is being widely criticized in the press for its strict step. Yes, so A, C should be connected with D. So A with F, is there any option? A with F? No. B with E? Yes, there is option number A, but C with D is correct, but A with F is not given. Yes, guys, so I think it should be none of the above. Absolutely. So correct option should be option number E, none of the above. Yes, guys, because whatever options have been given to you, B with E is correct, C with D is correct, but A with F is not given. So that would make option number A wrong. So correct option is option number E. I answered your question, Swapnil. You have to, Swapnil, ये वो सेशन नहीं है यार. डिस्क्रिप्टिव इंग्लिश के बारे में अभी यहाँ बात नहीं करेंगे. फेज 2 का जो सेशन होगा उसमें डिस्क्रिप्टिव इंग्लिश में समझाऊंगा कि हमें कैसे डायमेंशंस को कवर करना होता है. ओके स्वप्निल, लेट्स लुक एट फेज 1 राइट नाउ. करेक्ट. All right, coming to the next question, guys. Let's read the questions carefully and let's see what we can match here. This method was criticized for being wasteful. These had to be conducted all over again. I don't think so. And causing inconvenience to the common man. Okay. Being wasteful, availability of coal to consumers. So this method was criticized for being wasteful. For being wasteful availability of coal to consumers. Okay, so A should be connected with and causing inconvenience to the common man. These, so we cannot say with D. So it's not about method and availability to coal. So I think A should be connected with E. Now the admission process was faulty. These had to be conducted, no, and causing inconvenience to the common man. I don't think so. The portal aims at improving the availability of coal to consumers. Yes, so C should be connected with F. So A with E and C with F. Is there any option? A with E and C with F. I think correct option is option number D, guys. Absolutely grammatically सही भी होना चाहिए, उसके बिना तो कोई point ही नहीं है. Why not A and F are not correct, Preeti Singh? Could you explain that to me? ग्रामेटिकली भी सही होना चाहिए ना सर. एब्सोल्युटली सुशील, ग्रामेटिकली करेक्ट होना चाहिए, तभी तो वो ठीक होएगा. सो द करेक्ट ऑप्शन हियर वाज ऑप्शन नंबर डी. वेरी वेल डन गाइस, जिसने डी आंसर किया है, गुड जॉब. B, the admission process was faulty and causing inconvenience to the common man. So this admission process and common man, it does not relate. Got it, Meenakshi? So that's why A with E and C with F. So correct option is option number D. All right, guys. Now this is where you can really score 5 good marks. So guys, read the directions carefully. Given below are 6 statements A, B, C, D, E, F, which when arranged in the correct order form a coherent and meaningful paragraph. the sentence marked E is fixed. So guys, you have to remember E cannot be moved. So E should be at position number 5 and would fit in the 5th position. So rearrange the other statements in a proper sequence to form a meaningful paragraph, then answer the questions that follow. So guys, in rearrangements, try the method that we've discussed in the course. Look at the pronouns and the conjunctions. If a sentence has a pronoun or a conjunction, it cannot be the first sentence. And if you find the first sentence, then we can easily start the chain, right? Chalo guys. So let's read the sentences and let's see how we have to rearrange it. They have worked against the rules which state that GI is given to goods where a given quality and reputation are drawn from its geographic origin. I think it starts with a pronoun. See, they. So I don't think this can be sentence number 1. Introductory sentence should not, usually it does not hold any pronoun or a conjunction. Second, sentence number B, the result of this belief is that today India has, see, there's another pronoun, India has more than 6,000 GI products in defiance of logic, rules, and any economic rationale. Let's look at sentence number C. The officials who hand out the GI trademarks believe that they have the mandate to push up the number of GIs upwards. It's not itwards, I think it's upwards. So I think it's misprinted, guys. So it's upwards while blithely ignoring the rules that govern its issuance. This is a perpetually silly reason, again a pronoun. So guys, what should be the first sentence? This is a perpetually silly reason presented by the officials while assigning GIs at the geographical indications and registry. And the tag was meant to safeguard monopolies and was a right given to community of producers. I don't think that should be the first sentence. However, the officials seem to believe that in numbers 9. So guys, yes, what should be the first sentence? Yes, very good, Sarika. First sentence should be sentence number C. The officials who hand out. Now, this is the introductory sentence. The officials who hand out the GI trademarks believe that they have the mandate to push up the numbers of GIs upwards while blithely ignoring the rules that govern its issue. Yes, guys. So if you're able to find the first sentence, that would be the beginning of your rearrangement. Then you have to just find the chain, connect it with the next sentence, whichever talks about any of the things that has been spoken about in the first sentence. Yes, guys. So what is the second sentence? The officials who hand out the GI trademark believe that they have the mandate to push up the number of GIs upwards while blithely ignoring the rules that govern its issuance. They have worked against the rules which state that GI is given to goods where a given quality and reputation are drawn from its geographic origin. Yes, guys, what should be the second sentence? How to improve comprehension, Ashi? Start reading editorials and practice one editorial. Questions based on editorials every day. That is the only way. I'll teach you how to go about it. And there's a very good trick which says read the questions first and then the passage, not the other way around. Second should be A. Yes, guys. They have worked against the rules. Very well done. So second sentence should be option number A. They have worked against the rules which state that the GI is given to goods where a given quality and reputation are drawn from its geographic origin. Then third sentence should be, guys. Yaslam, please do not use cuss words here. We are here to discuss in a very humble manner, polite manner, but I think such words will not be entertained. Please refrain from that. आरसी इम्प्रूवमेंट के लिए क्या प्रेफर करें? देर आर मेनी सोर्सेज. ट्राई इकोनॉमिक टाइम्स और द हिंदू, और if you are working online, then there are PBS or Live Mint or PRS. Second sentence should be sentence number A. Then third sentence should be sentence number D. See, this is a this is a perpetually silly reason presented by the officials while assigning GIs at the Geographical Indications Registry. Right? So this is what he was talking about from its geographic origin, and this is a silly reason. So third sentence should be sentence number D. Then fourth sentence, the tag was meant to safeguard monopolies and was a right given to a community of producers, not individuals. So sentence number 4 should be sentence number F. Fifth, we already know, is sentence number E. However, the officials seem to believe in numbers and made people jostle for the GI label in the mistaken belief that it would magically boost their business. And last would be, the result of this belief is that today India has more than 600 GI products in defiance of logic, rules, and any economic rationale. So the correct sequence is, guys, C, then A, then third would be D, fourth is F, fifth was already marked E, and last should be B. Yes, guys, has anybody got to this rearrangement? CADFEB. Very good, Sarika. One mistake. So guys, after you have solved this, then you'll score 5 marks. So which of the following should be the first statement? So first was, I think, C. So correct option is option number A. Then guys, 100, which of the following should be the fourth statement? So fourth should be F. Yes guys, so correct option is option number D. Which of the following will be the third statement? Third was, I think, D. So option is again, it's not given in the options. Third statement, C, B, E, D. Then which of the following should be the statement after? Second statement should be A or D, and the last statement should be, guys, look at B. So this is okay. I think there is some confusion here. I think first was C, that's confirmed. Then A and D, they have worked against the rules which state that the GI is given to. And D, this is a perpetually silly reason presented by. Okay, guys. Oh, now I got it. Yes, even I did it wrong. Yes, guys. So second should not be A. Second statement should be statement number D. Yes, guys. Second should be statement number D, and third should be statement number A. I think I interchanged A with D here. So let's read it out like this. The officials who hand out the GI trademarks believe that they have the mandate to push up the number of GIs upwards while blithely ignoring the rules that govern its issuance. This is a perpetually silly reason presented by the officials while assigning GIs at the. I don't think so. That's, guys. Let's do it again. You will face this issue when you're solving this. Let's see what should be the correct arrangement here. Push up the number of GIs upwards while blithely ignoring the rules that govern its issuance. Okay, the tag was meant to be, they have worked against the second should be A, right? That's correct. Then I think there is confusion with, I think, arrangement of D. Third sentence should be, C, A, then F. The tag was okay. The result of this belief, that should be sentence, last sentence, because that's a conclusionary sentence. So B should be last, that's confirmed. The confusion between, I think, there is D and F. This is a perpetually silly reason. Mhm. Okay. Officials who hand out the GI treatment believe that they have the mandate to push up number. Yes, I think yes, that should be it. Second sentence is A, third should be F. Okay, now I read it again. And fourth should be option number D. And fifth is E. Yes, guys. So yeah, now we have got it. C, A, F, D, E, and last should be B. Yes, even I confused it. I mean, I did it wrong. यस एजे स्टार सबका CAFDEB किसका मिला है मनीषा यस रहीमान यस CADFEB सरिका CADFEB मैं भी पहले वही सोच रहा था लेकिन आई थिंक इट्स CAFDEB सो फर्स्ट सेंटेंस शुड बी C फोर्थ सेंटेंस शुड बी fourth sentence should be D so this should not be the answer then nahi guys see that's also not correct if we say CAFDEB then there is D is not given in any of the option in the fourth statement. So that is also let's come back again. That's also not correct, guys. CAF, CBAFED. Okay, C, B, A, C, then B, then A, then F, then E, then last should be D. I think GI is at the Geographical Indications Registry. Okay, guys. Now I've got it. All right. See, there was some. Right. See, this should be the arrangement. First sentence should be C. Second sentence should be D. Third sentence should be A. Fourth sentence should be F. Fifth should be E. And sixth should be B. Now I'll explain it to you why. Let me write down the correct sequence and then I'll explain it to you how it works. C, D, A. Then fourth should be F. Fifth is already E, and last should be B. Now read it like this, guys. Right, guys. See, the officials who hand out the GI trademarks believe that they have the mandate to push up the number of GIs upwards while blithely ignoring the rules that govern its issuance. This is a perpetually silly reason presented by the officials while assigning the GIs at the Geographical Indications Registry. They have worked against the rules which state that GI is given to goods where a given quality and reputation are drawn from its geographic origin. So it was the other way around. I think we were thinking that region should be given first, and then we should be talking about that this is the reason. But I think they have mentioned that this is a perpetually silly reason presented by the officials, and the reason was they have worked against the rules which state that GI is given to goods where a given quality and reputation are drawn from its geographic origin. Then the tag was meant to safeguard monopolies and was a right given to a community of producers, not individuals. However, the officials seemed to believe in numbers and made people jostle for the GI label in the mistaken belief that it would magically boost their business. And last should be the result of this belief is that today India has more than 600 GI products in defiance of logic, rules, and any economic rationale. That is the correct rearrangement. CDAFEB. Let me write it down here. CDAFEB. Let's see if this satisfies our questions. First statement should be C. Fourth statement should be F. So this is this. Third statement should be A. That is option number E. Then second statement should be D, which is this, and last statement should be B, which is C. So guys, this was the right arrangement. So CDAFEB, guys, that was the right arrangement here. Correct, sir. The correct sequence was CDAFEB. ये कभी कभी फंसना, ये प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा गाइज. रीअरेंजमेंट इज क्वाइट ट्रिकी देयर बिकॉज वी नीड टू, हमें फर्स्ट सेंटेंस मिल जाता है, फिक्स्ड वाला मिल जाता है, फिर हमें बीच की जो अरेंजमेंट है ना, कभी कभी हमें उसको अच्छे से पढ़ना पड़ता है. ठीक है. सो गाइज विल हैव टू वर्क ऑन दिस डायरेक्शन. तो थोड़ा सा हमें थोड़ा सा ध्यान से उसको पढ़ना पड़ेगा, जल्दीबाजी नहीं. चलो गाइज, नेक्स्ट एक क्लोज टेस्ट था जो हमें सॉल्व करना था. सो लेट्स रीड द क्लोज टेस्ट एंड लेट्स ट्राई टू सॉल्व इट. अब इसमें हमेशा गाइज क्या ट्रिक होनी चाहिए, पहले क्लोज टेस्ट को बिना ऑप्शंस के पढ़ो ताकि आपको एक उसका एक सेंट्रल थीम एग्जिस्ट मिल जाए उसका, ताकि आप उसको क्या कर पाओ, आप उसमें एक अपना इंट्यूशन डाल पाओ कि यार ये पैसेज में इसका टॉपिक ये है, टोन ये है, और फिर आप अपने ऑप्शंस चूज करते हो. तो पढ़ते हैं एक बार, देखना. कंट्रीज आर डैश स्पीशीज to move to new places by enabling climate change and at the same time making it harder for them to move. Across geologic time, the Earth has apparently survived 5 mass extinctions and we are on the verge of the 6th. We do not believe humanity can survive this wave unless we make a rapid dash. There has been a rising tide of ignorance in the face of absolute facts in the global arena. The very science that the world is dashed to reach the moon, Mars, and beyond is now telling us that we might have to abandon ship if we keep polluting and dash the environment and have leaders who ignore science. Large corporations, especially energy corporations, release carbon emissions into the atmosphere. Factors that have been influencing these emissions are very much within our control. One of them is consumerism, which dash climate change. The Food and Agricultural Organizations of the United Nations, in its report titled Livestock Long Shadow, argues that livestock is a major stressor on many economic ecosystems and on the planet as a whole. It is one of the largest sources of greenhouse gases, and these gases will only increase if we, as consumers, do not make conscious dash. I think you should start with the basic introduction of structuring of sentence and simple understanding of grammar, Ramya. Then concurrently have a good reading habit, and then keep on solving previous year questions and mock test. That would be my approach to you. Right guys, now let's look at the options. Countries are dash species to move to new places. So I think we've got the central, guys, what was the central theme of this this paragraph? Can anybody discuss it with me? Yes guys, what was the central theme? Yes guys, what was the central theme of this passage? I think the effects of climate change, right? How is it affecting the ecosystem? So one thing that we have understood after, without looking at the options, climate change or emissions and everything. So effects of climate change and the absolute, right? Yes, that was a central theme. And now, was this topic positive, inclined towards the positivity or negativity? We are talking about in a critical tone. So the tone of the author was critical. Now this will help you to give a perspective to choose your options, guys. Absolutely human intervention. Now guys, livestock, you know what livestock is? Sushil, right? Very good. So it was critical, criticizing. So now look at the options. So countries are dash species to move to new places. So countries are carrying, countries are abandoning, countries are forcing, countries are finding, countries are ensuring. Yes guys, countries are dash species to move to new places by enabling climate change and at the same time making it harder for them to move. Yes guys, what should be the right answer? Countries are carrying? No. Countries are abandoning? No. Countries are forcing or ensuring? I think this the two options which I think would fit here, forcing or ensuring. But ensuring is to make sure, right? I think it should be forcing. So correct option should be very good. It is psychological inhibitors factors. Absolutely correct. So not not ensuring. Countries are forcing species to move to new places by enabling climate change and at the same time making it harder for them to move. Yes, guys. Then let's read ahead. Across geologic time, the Earth has apparently survived 5 mass extinctions, and we are on the verge of the sixth. We do not believe humanity can survive this wave unless we make rapid dash, unless we make rapid proceeds, rapid amends, rapid plots, rapid gauge, or rapid atone. Yes, guys. What should be the second answer? Proceeds are collections of money. Rapid plots not required. Rapid gauge to something वो होना चाहिए था लेकिन नहीं है. A rapid atonement is to inculcate. That's not also right. So yes. So unless we make rapid amends, किससे अगर हमने जल्दी ठीक नहीं किया तो सब बर्बाद हो जाएगा. Very well done, guys. Moving ahead, there has been a rising tide of ignorance in the face of absolute facts in the global arena. The very science that the world is dashed to reach the moon. The very science that the world is dashed to reach the moon, Mars, and beyond is now telling us that we might have to abandon ship if we keep polluting and dash the environment. So the very science that the world is dashed to reach the moon. The world is daunting, craving, heartening, scraping, or using. Yes, guys. Amendment means to improve, not change. Sushil, amend means to improve. To make amends means to improve something. Whatever wrong has been done, to make amend means to understand your mistake and to improve it, to change it. That's what amend means. Yes, guys. So the signs that we are craving. What is craving? इस चीज की चाहत होना. वेरी गुड मीनाक्षी, वेरी गुड, गुड लक. नॉट क्रेविंग. क्रेविंग खाने की होती है यार, या किसी चीज को खोजने की होती है. सो द वेरी साइंस that the world is craving to reach the moon, the world is using to reach the moon. The correct option here is using. The very science that the world is using to reach the moon, Mars, and beyond is now telling us that we might have to abandon ship if we keep polluting and dash the environment. And dash the environment, outgrowing the environment, illustrating, warping, abusing, or depraving. Yes, guys. So, guys, what should be the answer here? So, the question is, the very science that the world is using to reach the moon, Mars, and beyond is now telling us that we might have to abandon ship if we keep polluting and dash the environment. Very well done, guys. Not depraving. Depraving होता है किसी चीज की कमी रखना, किसी चीज से वंचित रखना. That's deprave. So, and abusing. So guys, not depraving, Meenakshi, abusing. Depriving is, it's not depriving, it's depraving. Meenakshi, read carefully. Depraving means to vanchit rakhna, not depriving, it should be abusing. So, the very science that the world is using to reach the moon, Mars, and beyond is now telling us that we might have to abandon ship if we keep polluting and abusing the environment and have leaders who ignore science. Large corporations, especially energy corporations, release carbon emissions into the atmosphere. Factors that have been influencing these emissions are very much within our control. One of them is consumerism, which dash climate change. So they should not be depriving, should be abusing. Yes, guys. So next question. What should be the blank here? One of them is consumerism, which dash climate change, which amplifies, which misemploys, which expounds, which elucidates, and which clucks. Yes, guys. So one of them is consumerism, which, yes, guys, dash climate change, amplifies, misemploys, expounds, elucidates, or clucks. Very well done. Amplifies. So amplify means to increase something. Amplification. Very well done, guys. And let's go for the last blank. The Food and Agriculture Organization of the UN, in its report titled Livestock Long Shadow, argues that livestock is a major stressor on many ecosystems and on the planet as a whole. It is one of the largest sources of greenhouse gases, and these gases will only increase if we as consumers do not make conscious illuminates, transitive, choices, reasoning, or prophecies. I think this everyone will get right. If we do not make, yes guys, sensible illuminates, sensible transitive, sensible choices, sensible reasoning, or sensible prophecies. Very good, Preeti. Very good. Good luck, Mahesh, Shivangi, Lokesh, Manisha. So, unless we make, as consumers, we don't make conscious choices. Very well done, guys. Good job. So, these were the correct answers here. Next, guys, let's hurry up and let's see. Now, this is we have to now let's read the direction. A statement with one blank is given. Choose the set of words from the given options which can be used to fill the given blank. Now guys, there are three options given to you, and then we have to choose which of these three can be correctly used here. So the options only one, only two, only three, both one and two, or all of these. So there are options that there is a choice that there may be more than one choices can be more than one options can be correct here. So let's read it, guys. Despite almost ubiquitous skepticism, the electoral bonds have prevailed, and that too almost solely dash rhetorical claims of transparency of political funding system, clean money, and donors anonymity. So despite almost ubiquitous skepticism, the electoral bonds have prevailed, and that too almost solely with the backing of the ruling government's rhetorical claims based on the endorsement derived from the political party at powers, rhetorical claims, or backed by the political party at powers, rhetorical claims of transparency of political funding system, clean money, and donors anonymity. Yes, guys, which of these three options should be logically correct here in the blank? So you're saying B, backed by the political party at powers with the backing of the ruling governments. So one, that's absolutely correct. One can be, one is obviously it's correct. Now we are looking at two or three. So despite almost ubiquitous skepticism, the electoral bonds have prevailed, and that too almost solely with the backing of the ruling government's rhetorical claims. Now let's look at option number two. Based on the endorsement derived from the political party at powers, rhetorical claims of based on the endorsement political party at power, backed by the political party at powers, rhetorical backed by the I think, guys, option number no, third is not viable here. 1 and 2, option number 1 and 2 both can be put here, guys, with the backing of ruling governments, because electoral bonds and despite the skepticism, it's not basically by the political party, it's basically the political party at powers. So 1 and 2, so correct option is option number D, guys. So 1 and 2 can be there, but not any political party, the party or the government which is in power. That was the question there. So yes, it is option number D. Both 1 and 2 are correct here. Third is not, guys. Alright, guys, moving ahead, let's read the question. Impeachment experts testified before the House Judiciary Committee on Wednesday that Donald Trump's misconduct offered dash as prescribed by the Constitution and applied over the course of US history. So impeachment experts testified before the House Judiciary Committee on Wednesday that Donald Trump's misconduct offered the perfect example for impeachment as prescribed by the Constitution, offered the correct case as prescribed, or offered a textbook case of impeachable offenses as prescribed by. Yes, guys, which of these three should be can be applicable here? Yes, guys. Donald Trump's misconduct offered the correct case as prescribed. The correct case. Perfect example, a textbook case. The correct case. I think it should be. Yes, guys. So second is I don't think is viable here. First is correct and third is correct here. So that Donald Trump's misconduct offered the perfect example for impeachment as prescribed, or a textbook case of impeachable offenses as prescribed by the Constitution. So it should be both 1 and 3. Is there 1 and 3? Yes. So correct option is option number C. Right. It's not A, it's C, guys. Third is also correct. Textbook case means something which is, which can be taken up as an example. Impeachable offenses, I mean examples which can be taken up as, cases which can be taken up as precedents for the upcoming cases. That if somebody does that, it will be conducted as a misconduct, or it will be liable to impeachment. So that's why option number 1 and 3 were correct. Next, guys, more energy intake than energy expenditure will in the long term lead to fat deposition, insulin resistance, and a fatty liver diet composition. More energy intake than energy expenditure will in the long term lead to fat deposition, insulin resistance, and a fatty liver regardless of the diet composition, despite having a proper diet composition, though a different diet composition. Yes, guys. Now this is an easy one. This I think everybody can do. Strategy should be what is the right logic here, Meenakshi, and what fits in the situation. That should be your approach. See, in this question, regardless of the diet composition, that's absolutely correct. Despite having a proper diet composition, that's also absolutely correct. Like, though a different diet composition, that should not fit here. That means though gives a contradiction. So though means halaki. So it should be regardless or despite. So both 1 and 2. So any option number D is correct here, guys. See, it's not very difficult if you look at it this way. It's easy to crack. Okay. Next question, guys. Some 80,000 years ago, hunters and gatherers ate fruit sporadically since these were dash. So ate fruit sporadically since these were not widely available, not good hunting, competes with birds. Yes, guys, what should be the correct answer? Now let's see if you'll be able to understand. Now this will answer your question, your strategy, Meenakshi. Now you have to eliminate whichever. Elimination is the best way, guys. If you've learned how to eliminate the options, it will be very easy. See, so since these were not widely available, not good hunting, it's not logical. Hunting is not done for fruit, right? And competes with bird, it's not logical. So only option A. So correct option is only 1. All right, guys. Next question. Let's look at it. Dash cloud-based blockchain services on various platforms from startup to language platforms. Experimentation is getting easier with time. So dash cloud-based blockchain services on various platforms from startup to language platforms. Experimentation is getting easier with time. In the rise of cloud-based blockchain services, due to the emergence of cloud-based blockchain services, or with the use of cloud-based blockchain services. Yes, guys. What's the correct option? In the rise of cloud-based blockchain services, I don't think that's logical here. So first cannot be taken up due to the emergence of cloud-based. That's basically introduction of this system, and with the use of cloud-based. Yes, so I think 2 and 3, they are apt here. So is there an option? Yes, option number C. Not all, Nadeem. In the rise of. Now it should be with the rise of. That would have been okay, but in the rise of, that's not grammatically correct. So guys, now if you find a question very, very difficult, you do not need to push your luck. You can, omit that question and try the easy ones. That would be the smarter approach. सभी क्वेश्चन नहीं करके आने का, इसको कंपल्शन नहीं है, लेकिन जो आसान लगे आपको करने को वो करके आओ, जिसमें आपको श्योरिटी हो कि ये मेरा बिल्कुल ठीक है. The correct option was option number C. Both second and third are correct. Got it, guys? So that was your paper. Now, guys, this is the comprehension that was given last year. So, guys, I'll give this as a homework to you. But, guys, do not read the passage. What I would suggest is read the questions first. So there were 6 questions based on this passage. Now, what is the benefit of reading the questions? It would give you an insight into the passage, and it will provide you the keywords. Which of the following statements can be correctly inferred from the passage? The author states that nowadays, even though the unemployment rate is 3.5, job seekers do not get jobs easily and they have to stick with whatever jobs they get. Okay. The culture of ghosting is appreciated by big companies. The author states that potential employees should not ghost the companies as they get selected in, as there will be consequences, if not today but in future. So I think I have understood the passage would be about unemployment, job seeking, and big companies playing their roles, right? So I've got that idea. Next question: which of the following statement is not true? Now, you don't need to read all the statements. You have got the idea. Let's look at the factual questions. According to the author, what is the central theme of the passage? Bad treatment of the employees could be, proper jobs in the market, maybe growth in jobs market due to a boost in the economy, sudden vanishing of employees after accepting the job, or reading habits of company employees. Now, we will understand after reading the passage. Out of the given choices, marked in the bold in the passage, vanishes into the void. So we have to find the exact meaning of this phrase, which will be given in the passage marked in the bold. So you'll have to find the correct meaning. Then what determines the ghosting as it is becoming more prevalent among applicants? So ghosting is you accept a job, you take the offer letter, and then you do not join the organization, you join somewhere else by, posing that offer letter to some other organization and telling them that I've been hired by this company at this package, and if you are offering me more than this, I'll be able to join you. So this is called ghosting, guys. Right? And last question: which of the following correctly describes the tone of the passage? Speculative, grandiose, factual, reflective, nostalgic. So guys, these six questions you have to do on your own. This is your homework, and I'll provide the PDF in the Telegram group, and you can try it on your own, guys. But I think you've got the fair idea of what type of questions will be thrown at you. Got it? And what type of exam you are going to face. And when these sessions where we will take up all the previous year papers, next session will take up 2018, then 2017, 2016, 15, like that. And this practice will give you a lot of confidence. It will boost your morale, and it will give you a new approach to solving these questions. Right, guys? So guys, कैसा लगा आप सबको session? So guys, please do share it with me. How did you find the session? Was it useful, beneficial, इंटरेस्टिंग, बोरिंग? यू लाइक इट और नॉट? अगर अच्छा लगा तो लाइक कर दो यार, फ्री में है यार, एक बटन ही क्लिक करना है. अगर अच्छा लगा तो लाइक कर दो, अच्छा नहीं लगा तो इट्स योर चॉइस, डिसलाइक भी कर देना, कोई इशू नहीं है. बट इफ यू फाइंड इट यूजफुल and so just let us know, and if you want any improvements or any changes, please feel free to contact us. So guys, on the screen this is our contact number, 81462072441, and this is our email ID, hello@edutap.co.in. You can also drop us an email regarding any query you have, and this is our website, guys, www.edutap.co.in. So guys, how was the session? And चलो स्कोर आज तो नहीं किया, नेक्स्ट टाइम हम स्कोर करेंगे इसको, ठीक है? चेक करेंगे आउट ऑफ 24 कितने ठीक हुए, कितने गलत हुए. किसी ने स्कोर किया अपना? अगर किसी ने स्कोर चेक मतलब मार्क किया है अपना, तो प्लीज डू शेयर इट हियर सो दैट आई गेट टू नो व्हाट माय स्टूडेंट्स आर स्कोरिंग. Absolutely, we'll conduct more sessions, Meenakshi. No, Mahesh, it's different. RBI, there is 90 minutes in RBI, and SEBI, there is 60 minutes. So in RBI, there are two different passages, but in SEBI, there is only one passage. So that's the basic difference. But yes, RBI, they have one essay, which is longer than SEBI, then one passage for Pressy, then one passage for comprehension, different passage. But in SEBI, there'll be only one passage. You'll have to make a Pressy based on it, and you'll have to answer your questions based on it as well. Thank you, AJ Star. Got it, Mahesh? Please explain. Yes, I will explain the different tones, Nadeem. Just try it out today. देखो बहुत सारी टोन्स होती हैं. अप्रिशिएटिव, किसी चीज को, किसी टॉपिक को अप्रिशिएट कर रहे हो, जैसे टेक्नोलॉजी को या क्लाउड बेस्ड सिस्टम को, या कोई नई चीज जैसे कोई है, उसको अप्रिशिएट कर रहे हो, क्रिटिसाइज कर रहे हो, ग्रैंडियोस, बड़ा चढ़ा के बता रहे हो, एक्सैजरेट, ठीक है, बहुत ही बड़ा चढ़ा के बताना, ठीक है. स्पेक्यूलेट कर रहे हो मतलब कोई चीज अज्यूम कर रहे हो. तो बहुत सारी टोन्स होती हैं, एंड यू कैन गेट टू नो अबाउट द डिफरेंट टोन्स. महेश, मैंने आंसर कर दिया आपका, आई थिंक. थैंक यू सो मच गाइज. 22 मनीषा, गुड जॉब यार, वेल डन. टोन यही होती है सुशील, जिससे आप समझते हो कि जो ऑथर है वो क्या बताने की कोशिश कर रहा है, किसी चीज़ को क्रिटिसाइज कर रहा है, जैसे हमने अभी क्लोज टेस्ट में देखा था, वो क्लाइमेट चेंज को क्रिटिसाइज कर रहा था या हमारी कंज्यूमरिज्म को क्रिटिसाइज कर रहा था, तो वो क्रिटिकल टोन हो गई, वो क्रिटिसाइजिंग टोन हो गई। ठीक है, 50% नॉट बैड, कट ऑफ से तो काफ़ी ऊपर चले गए हो यार। ठीक है, सो अप्रिशिएटिव, क्रिटिसाइजिंग, नैरेटिव, और जैसे उसने बहुत सारी दी हुई हैं, स्पेक्यूलेटिव, कोई चीज़ स्पेक्यूलेट कर रहा है, ग्रैंडियोस, बहुत महान विशाल का है, कोई चीज़ बता रहा है, फैक्चुअल है, कोई फैक्ट्स बता रहा है किसी में, रिफ्लेक्टिव है, कोई चीज़ रिफ्लेक्ट कर रही है, जैसे उससे ये चीज़ समझ आ रही है कि भाई ऐसे होने से ऐसे होता है, रिफ्लेक्टिव, नॉस्टैल्जिक, कोई पास्ट में चला जाता है। तो ये है आपके अलग अलग टोन्स। राइट, इन पीडीएफ यस, जो हमने सॉल्यूशन किए हैं वो मार्क्ड हैं मीनाक्षी पीडीएफ में, जो हमने अभी किए हैं। बाकी रीडिंग कॉम्प्रिहेंशन के मैं आपको नेक्स्ट सेशन में बता भी दूंगा। ठीक है, तो चलो गाइज, दैट्स इट फॉर दिस सेशन। आई होप दिस सेशन वाज यूजफुल एंड बेनिफिशियल फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू। सो लेट्स कॉल इट अ डे and let's start preparing towards our aim, and I wish all of you success in life, and I hope your perseverance and your determination pays off. Got it? So guys, thank you so much for joining in, and happy learning to all of you guys. Good night, take care, bye bye.